Hello, my name is Brian Alexander and I am an entrepreneur. I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with mind design and some of the benefits and the things that I've taken from it over the last 16 months of being a part of the program. It's just been an incredible ride. I actually found it at the one of the most challenging times of my life, working through a lot of life challenges, a lot of business challenges, a lot of problems that I kind of created for myself by not necessarily understanding just how powerful your thoughts can be and how they manifest in the world. And it came in this point of deep introspection of just knowing there has to be a better way to approach life, right? My outcomes weren't what I wanted. I knew I was capable of more, and a friend of mine recommended mind design, and I'm so happy he did. At first, I was a little bit skeptical. I wasn't really into a lot of the motivational / abundance type stuff, which is probably why my outcomes weren't so great looking back retrospectively. But what I did was, I really just entered in. I took it seriously. Connected with Rex right away, even though we hadn't met in person yet. I saw his videos, and I decided really to go with everything he was saying. And he has a big saying of emptying your cup, meaning like just forget all of your preconceptions every time that you approach anything in life, but a problem or some new material that you're reading, and approach it with from a blank slate without any of your biases, and you're going to take a lot from that, right? So every day I began to incorporate a little bit of mind design. I started doing meditation, a lot of the laughing exercises that Rex recommends and prescribes. And slowly but surely, my inner world started getting better and started changing. And this stuff doesn't happen. It's not like instant coffee, but little by little, my outer world began to change as well. And more importantly, really, it just makes you a much more resilient human being. So you can't control all the stuff that happens to you in life, but you can control the lens that you look at everything from. And if it's raining, you can either complain about the rain or you can learn how to dance in the rain. And that's some of the stuff that I've learned. And it's carried over into my entire life. It's made me a better dad, a better entrepreneur, a better boss, a better employee, a better client, you name it, right? It's carried over into all aspects of my life. I'm grateful to have found it. I really appreciate the community that comes along with it, but also it's, the system for doing it. It's not just say set it and forget it. You don't just read one thing and become motivated and then kind of let that fall off. It's this, constant drip, this, constant day in, day out, small bits at a time. And those small bits at a time, that 1% change every day, like Rex always says, over 365 days is 365 degrees of change. So if you're on the fence of, thinking about this, I highly recommend give it a go. But you have to give 100% focus and attention to it. There's 1,000 programs. I'm sure all of them work to some degree. Whatever you do, just pick one and stick to it. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions and you want to talk to me about my experience personally, please feel free to reach out.